the previous foster family was on a lot of crack, and to be fair, a lot of foster families who foster kids aren't actually in the best financial situation, or are nor are they the best people, which is why they choose to foster because they want to give back to the community or at least do something good for whatever reason. And those are the only people available who's willing to take in people.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Other than that, they thought that like if I experienced living on the streets, like what it's actually like to be on the streets, this is government too. I'd just go back to foster family and be like, I'd rather live there with you and accept all your sexual abuse and like be forced to marry one of you to survive than live on the streets. And I'm like thinking, why the hell would I do that? Like that's like me literally killing myself. So I was like, yeah, no thanks. What else? Yeah, they also thought the same thing was happening with what's happening with Preston, which is like it seems like he's actually he's lying to people saying that he's being abused and whatnot, etc. etc. He's not. And every time I yell at him, he's trying to do the dominance thing because he doesn't like it when I'm like right about what he's doing or right about stuff. So he's like, no, you're wrong. I'm a good boy. You're a bad girl. But he tries to bite me and like bark at me and tell strangers that I'm actually hurting him when I'm not. It's really annoying. And a lot of people got duped into believing him because they think he's an innocent little puppy and all dogs go to heaven because they watch a lot of movies and they're lonely. So he's like fooling all the stupid idiot losers in the world, and I'm like, okay, these guys are giving me problems because of you, Preston, because you're lying to them and you know they're gonna believe you. Because they're like that. Like they're mentally like that. And I'm like, you're taking advantage of them. And then he's like, no, I'm not. They're just stupid. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. They are stupid. But at the same time, why don't you just not say those things? And he's like, you know what? You're wrong. I'm allowed to say whatever I want. And it's their responsibility of how they respond. And I'm like, oh my god. Preston. But yeah. It took some people a while to understand this. But yeah, they thought that that was what's happening because they smoke crack. They think that's what is happening with me, where I'm actually just lying about being abused, or like I'm pretending that it's worse than it actually is. But they were actually really good people, and like they didn't actually abuse me, because if they abuse me, it means that they're shitty people, and like the face prison sentencing, and I'm like everyone who believed them is also a piece of shit, and the only people they actually know are like really shitty social rejects. And I don't want to break the news to them. I don't want to be like, I am sorry to tell you this, but that's what that is. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of adverts. Did I go? Am I going southbound?
Please stand clear of the doors.
That's so weird. Where is this? Yeah. Oh my god.
Please stand clear of the doors.
I'm gonna get off at a bus stop where I can pee, so I can refill my water bottle. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm planning actually on living off of my backpack.
Next station.
But I might actually get a new backpack because this one's falling apart, and I've realized like 65, it's technically 75-liter backpack, and I don't know if it's actually 75 liters. And also, despite the fact that it's given me significant sleeping problems because it's so uncomfortable, and the fact that it's not very good out of being a backpack, and the fact that it's hard to take things out of, I guess, it's still manageably like usable. I'm gonna use it until it wears out. I'm gonna live off of it. Live out of this backpack. This is how I'm gonna live on the streets. I'm gonna start a new vlog thing. I should actually. This is gonna be the first of the vlog. Chantel is living on the streets until she gets housing. This is me going to the I guess the government sector instead of private or whatever. Yeah, so this is me getting I have to wait 4 more years until I can get housing, and this is me waiting 4 years.
Please stand clear of the doors
until I get housing, which means I have to use the public stuff, public showers, public community centers. I gotta do something about Preston.
Next station is Summer Hill.
I don't really
Station.
don't really want to do that. There's literally like, this is usually how empty the train is in the middle of the day during a weekday. But lately when I've gone on the train, like for the past like 3-4 years, it's always been jam-packed every time I'm on the train, regardless of the hour. So that's why I thought something was up. And I don't think the businesses are doing well. And I don't think I want to be involved with said people, so I'm just gonna
Doors will open on the right.
try to find a way to make money without being heavily involved in people like that, I guess, in a way. I don't know how to make money like that. I don't think I can make money online. It's like clearly a scam.
Please stand clear of the doors.
But I think so. Not always, but sometimes. As in, you know, like get quick rich schemes, or like just sit on your ass all day and like make $10,000 a day or a month or something, and I'm like, what? I don't think that's how it works, but okay. But yeah, that's what they thought. And then they thought that they were training me to be a dog, and they're like, oh, how come you don't respond to negative reinforcement? And I was really shocked that like South Lake Hospital said that, and I'm like, that's for training animals, like literal animals. Like, I'm not an animal. I don't know why you think that way. It's kind of racist, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, they're like, oh, you must be a dog, like you're such a huge bitch. Like, I'm like, I'm not the bitch here if you're the ones who are doing that. But I didn't want to tell them, you know, like I don't go up to strangers and give them a hard time, because I personally feel discomforted by who I am at life comparative to another person.
Stand clear.
And then start calling people bitches because I just don't like them. Right? That's what they're doing, and that's what bitches do, but like that's not like what I'm doing. Like, I don't interfere with people's lives or like livelihood just because I want their attention. Right? It's just, but I didn't want to tell them that. That's why I left.
Please stand clear of the doors.
I just went along with what they were doing and saying so that I don't ever have to talk to them again, and it just turned out they're all insane. And I'm like, that's kind of funny having insane people work in an insane asylum, but at the same time, not very good. Not insane asylum. It was like it was a hospital.
Davisville
But like
Station.
having sick people, like mentally sick people working at a sick place, which is a hospital where everyone's sick. Everyone's just sick. Okay, everyone's just sick and sicker and death and decay. It's pretty funny. But at the same time, not funny because there's actually people who need treatment and they can't treat them because they're sick. So I'm tired.